Hello creative friends, I'm Anastasia and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be taking you thrifting with me as we search for vintage and modern cottage home decor. Then I'll show you how I DIY some of my finds to make them look high-end before I style them around my house. Let's go! Let's head on into Goodwill to see what beautiful decor pieces we can find for less. Right after entering the store, I was met with this stunning room divider that looked like an oil painting. It had such warm, rich tones. It was priced at $59.99 and unfortunately did have some damage, but overall, this was just such a beautiful piece of art. I came across these linen-looking curtains in this neutral beige color. They were $5 a panel and there were 4 of them, but I wasn't quite sure if the color would work in my space, so I left them behind. This little soap dish with the vintage-looking floral design was just so sweet and pretty. It was only $1.99. I always keep an eye out for ceramic dishes. I typically go for florals, but I liked the shape of these. They were $1.99 each. I thought these coasters for $1.99 were actual marble, but they felt more like foam. Then I saw this unique leaf tray that looked to be a handmade pottery piece. It's a little bit eclectic for my style, but I thought it would look cute with a little plant on top. I like to find books that have really nice fabric or similar to fabric covers. I got hopeful when I saw these, but they were a little bit too worn for me, and I thought $5 each was a little pricey. This beautiful marble mortar and pestle bowl was sadly missing the pestle. I tried to think of ways to display just the bowl, but it's just too small to hold much, so I reluctantly left it at the store. These are always pretty handy to have if you want to prop up a cookbook in your kitchen, but I typically use them to place a framed art piece on. Although not really decor, this fireplace bellow was a pretty cool find and something that I don't see often. They always remind me of ones you see in old movies. I really liked the shape of this vase and the darker part at the bottom. This would definitely be a great shaped vase to DIY if the colors were not your style, but since I have so many vases to DIY at home already, I decided to pass this one up. I want to take just a moment to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel and come back each week to watch my videos. A few days ago, I reached 5,000 subscribers, which is just so unreal, and I'm so grateful for all of you. You keep me encouraged and you bring a smile to my face literally every day. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Now let's get back to the video. These scalloped edges are definitely pretty trendy right now. I could see this being another cute DIY project if you wanted to make it into a more neutral color. This vase is another one that I really liked the shape of and would be a great one for a DIY project with this trendy shape. They had some really unique baskets today. This one was really sturdy and had a real wood handle and bottom. And $2.99 is such a low price for this well-made basket. This is another basket that had a wooden bottom that felt really sturdy. The thrift store is such a wonderful place to find baskets at a really great price. This vase was enormous. Here's my hand for scale. I couldn't believe they had this one marked at just $4.99. I've seen similar ones in this store before, but they were marked closer to $10.99. The temptation I felt to get these 2 gold cafe curtain rods was definitely strong. They were $4.99 each, and I looked them up and I believe they were originally around $25 each. But sadly, I just have absolutely nowhere to use them, so I'll leave them for someone else. I am always looking out for nice frames. These 2 big art pieces were around $25 each, and then this one was $4.99, but it felt cheap and plasticky, and even if I'm going to DIY something, I try to get something that's still a pretty good quality material. I have recently been thinking about getting some cute plates to use as saucers for my indoor potted plants instead of using those little plastic trays. I liked this floral one a lot, and then I also found some pie dishes like this one with the ruffled edges, which was really cute, but I have a lot of plants and I just couldn't justify spending $6 each. There were a lot of these plain Pyrex dishes for 99 cents, but I'm going to hold out until I can find some with a prettier design. And now I will show you guys exactly what I brought home today. I love this piece of pottery with the crackle finish around the top. It has so much charm and texture, and I couldn't pass it up, especially for 99 cents. It resembles this crackled bowl that I found at Goodwill last year for $3.99, and I love both of these pieces so much. I'm going to redecorate this shelf to include my new bowl. And there's my baby Hazel. She is my little shadow always. So I'm just removing my existing decor. And I'm tweaking the decor on the shelf above so that it doesn't look too busy or have white bowls on every shelf. These books I'm using are thrifted as well. I kept the styling simple, and I like how the crackled bowls are now diagonal from each other. This vase gave me Cottage vibes, and I really loved the little handles on it. It was $3.99, and for a vase that doesn't require me to do any DIYing, I consider that a definite thrifting win. I'm styling this on my kitchen counter, and I'm using this Dinner Parties book by William Sonoma that I thrifted for $1, then layering a basket that I also thrifted, although I don't know the price. And inside that cute little vase, I'm using some greenery that is from Walmart, and then this cute scalloped taper candle holder with a candle that is also thrifted. I was on a roll with small vases today. I had to grab this vase for $1.99 because this charcoal blue is one of my favorite colors and I just love decorating with it, so I thought it would tie in nicely with my home. I'm placing it here in my kitchen, and it adds a nice pop of color on my counter. When I came across this marble rolling pin, I knew I had to get it. It is super heavy. It will be getting a lot of use in our house because my husband and I love making our own pizza dough. And I didn't realize until I filmed this, but there were actually 2 price stickers on it. I'm not sure if the cashier scanned the $2.99 or the 99-cent sticker, but it's a good deal either way. I styled it in this thrifted crock on my kitchen counter. This wall hook was an unexpected find, and for $1.99 I could have a pretty hook to hang my robe or my purse on. This little paint chip can be easily fixed with some gold paint, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm using this Rub and Buff in Grecian gold to not only fix the scuffs, but to make it less of a bright yellow gold and more of an antique gold. You can see here the before and after, and that subtle difference in the tone will make it match my existing decor so much better. I also found this plain white shade for $1.99 that is in good, clean condition. I always need shades for my thrifted lamps, so I grab them when I see them. Call me old-fashioned, but sometimes I'm just drawn to this toile print fabric, and yes, I did have to look up the pronunciation of that word. I also thought the shape of this shade was really cool with it being a tapered square, and for $3.99 I just couldn't pass up this shade. You may remember when I thrifted this lamp a few videos ago. I got it on a 50% off day, so I paid $7.50 for it. It looks like it was someone else's DIY project before it was donated. You can tell that they used some sort of plaster or joint compound to give it a pottery texture, so I'd like to re-DIY this with keeping the texture that they already added to it. After I clean it up, I'm going to paint it with this matte clamshell spray paint. I did 2 coats of this and tried it out with the shade, but I honestly didn't think the colors complemented very well. Not every DIY is perfect on the first try, so I'm going to try doing black this time, which was my first instinct to do. I'm already liking it so much better. So I'm going in with matte clear spray to seal it all in. I'm styling it on my dresser on top of a linen book. I'm so happy I went with black because I think it looks so much better this way. I'm adding in a little warmth with this earthy colored vase that I DIY'd, and I'll link that video below for you. And then I'm adding in this pretty gold candle. If you have not subscribed yet, don't forget to do that so you don't miss my upcoming thrifting and decorating content. I hope you enjoyed today's haul and DIYs as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.